Man, I really was like spending an awful lot of time between stories in these days. This goes all the way to the next year. This is January 20th, 2021. Massive protests during the Biden Harris inauguration. In honor of the inauguration of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, massive protests were scheduled in every state capital, in all 50 states. There was so much concern about violence from these protests, the security was stepped up and fences were erected around the entire districts, closed and boarded up, and National Guard troops armed and standing at the ready. The crowd here in front of the Capitol building in New York shows just how serious these protests were. I drove 3 hours for this. Where the hell is everyone? Said Mike Ligero as he stands alone in his tattered Trump 2020 Let's Make Liberals Cry Again flag, drooping from the lack of breeze. Even the wind is denying support for this poor guy. The threats on social media chatter for January 6th was just the beginning. As it turns out, it's rather difficult to really stage a solid protest when most of the most vocal protesters have all been locked up because of their actions on January 6th. Many of the others found themselves fired from their jobs, or their spouse left them, or their tires slashed, or other life-changing consequences from the actions on that day. It's almost like people realize that ruining their lives is probably not the best idea, especially since the people that egged them on the first time have said, "You people are on your own." Among the others who were not at the protest today were all the people that were seeking pardon from former President 45, the twice impeached. Evidently, it hadn't occurred to them that his second impeachment trial is just getting underway, and in that trial, he's trying to prove that he did not instigate the riots. This makes it impossible for him to pardon anyone involved without implicating himself. Of course, as of this writing, it is after 12 p.m. and the event has finished and there would be no more pardons. Well, would-be protesters and would-be insurrectionists, it seems that this round is over. In fact, the entire fight is over. Sorry for your loss, and by that I mean we're not at all sorry for your loss, in any manner whatsoever. Yeah, that story really didn't age very well, did it? Because after all of that, you effing re-elected him. Seriously?